Guys, welcome back to Saturday edition of CNN. No breaking news today, guys. How's everyone doing? Hopefully, I'm not gonna be alone today, guys. Talking to myself. How's everyone's Saturday going? I don't know, guys. Saturday is actually becoming one of the days where I got used to go live for some reason. It's actually the day when people wanna rest and they don't wanna. I don't think, especially in the evening, that on Saturday nights people actually busy doing something else, guys, in my opinion, instead of watching YouTube. What do you guys think about that? Christopher, what's up, man?
Oh, not much.
Welcome. How you been, man?
Good.
I thought you're gonna be working today
Me?
until you told me until like it. Actually, you told me it was gonna be until like 7 maybe last week. I thought you're gonna be working.
Yeah. I was supposed to be working till at I was supposed to work 1 to 8, but then he told me to come in 11 to 7.
Well, that's okay, man. That's nice.
Yeah.
Where do you work actually? I never found out where you're working.
Oh, grocery store. Yeah.
Like a regular supermarket type.
Yeah.
That's actually I used to work at supermarket long time ago, and it's used to be like I know like currently like some people that work at supermarkets depending on what kind of shift they do. That's kind of I mean it depends on what you do there. you know, I think in my opinion. Nicole, welcome to the Saturday. Actually, it's not Saturday Night Live, guys. It's Saturday evening live.
Yeah. Yeah. I work in I do seafood and meat. Yeah.
We're gonna be Saturday evening live from now on. I think it's actually better than Jake will be Saturday Night Live, guys, because he's prime time and he's in New York and I'm in Cleveland, guys, the city that nobody likes much. I'm pretty sure that nobody likes Ohio that much, guys. Every time I talk to someone, nobody likes the state of Ohio. I think state of Ohio is like outcast. It's kind of one of those states that is not inside of United States. It's like outcast on its own. What do you think, Christopher? Is
Yeah.
Ohio? I don't think Ohio is like a great destination,
Yeah.
but we actually got really good sourcing spots, guys. The only bad problem is with Ohio, mostly with Cleveland, is weather. But if you go to Cincinnati, it's not that bad actually. Christopher, I actually asked you if you were at Cincinnati before, but I don't know if you were, but it's okay, man. If you want to travel to Ohio, man, stop by at Cincinnati, not Cleveland. Pink G, welcome. Council, Chrissy, welcome. Chrissy, how you been? Christopher, you know Chrissy, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Oh,
She's
really?
gonna, yeah. It's gonna be 25.
She's probably gonna be 21 years old again.
Yeah.
She's a young girl, once again. Chrissy, happy upcoming birthday. Hopefully, you're gonna celebrate with a bang. You're gonna invite some friends, dance, jump. That's what I used to do on my birthday. No more. Last time I jumped, ended up in a hospital. But so how's everything been, Christopher? How actually I'll call you Chris. Are you okay with Chris?
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah, because I don't know why Christopher is like such a big name. I think Chris is actually better, short version. But
Yeah.
how's everything this week, man?
Good.
I know we talk about different things on Discord. You actually called me into Discord a couple days ago. I was busy with like some stuff, and I had a problem buyer, and had another one today, which
Yeah.
I spent like almost an hour today messaging with one of the buyers, guys. It was like, man, I don't know what's going on lately, but some buyers lately are like picking up certain things, like picking on things, you know, like picking on like very like small types of things that you I haven't seen this kind of stuff before, like in the past, but that was my fault in a way. Also, I actually I'll tell you guys about it later. Let's say hello to Melanie. Melanie, welcome. Guys, appreciate you all stopping by today. I know I wanted to actually apologize, guys, in advance, actually, for last week. I was kind of, you know, not myself. I'm usually very emotional, guys. I don't like when someone picks on someone, and that's my kind of issue all the time. I'm kind of always trying to make some kind of peace,
Hmm.
and it never works. I don't know. It's in kind of my heart, you know, my brain works in a way where I don't appreciate. Let me put it this way, guys. I'm not gonna, you know, drag it like last week because Chris will probably run away. But I'll tell you one thing. I mean, I'm very emotional, guys. So just for the lurkers and everyone, I appreciate you guys stopping by in my lives. But I know that if nobody does anything to me, I have no beef against them. You know, like there is no point for me to do something to people that haven't done anything to me personally. You know, that's my kind of thing. So anyone, whoever tries to, you know, do something to me and you know does it in a bad way, then I will get very emotional. And I had issues with it in the past, getting very emotional, you know. And sometimes I cannot stop and get into issues, you know. But it is what it is, guys. So I'm sorry about last week. So let's continue with reselling topics, guys, because it's very important for the life. So how was everyone's sales this week, guys? Put it in the comments. How was the sales? Did anyone have any great sales? What's the best thing you've sold this week? And on which platform? We're gonna be specific now, guys, not just eBay, because I think eBay is becoming more of a headache in a way than, in my opinion, other platforms. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, guys. Christopher, did you have any issues with eBay this week?
I had one cancel on a game because they didn't realize they didn't have the instructions with it, and then I had one person buy a model and cancel. Other than that, I've been killing it on eBay.
No,
Yeah,
I've been selling a lot, but the problem
yeah.
today, for a couple days ago, but it was my fault actually. I'll show you one thing right now, which actually I actually saw it, but I thought that it was supposed to work like it. But anyway, I'll show this to you right now, guys. This is something that I got at the bins a couple of like a months ago. So I got a return request for it. So this is it's an epilator head, which is actually you use with epilator. You guys know what epilator is, most likely. Most women probably know what it is. I don't know if men know, but epilator is something that removes hair. Just to clear that out. So this is a head from the epilator, guys. So the problem was that I got it at the bins and I tested. There are actually a couple of attachments that come with it. I don't know if it's interesting for you guys or not, but I'll let you know what happened. So I tested it. I attached this epilator head, to the base, and I charged it, and then I started it up, and it seemed like it was working. It was spinning, and I noticed it wasn't like spinning up probably to the full like potential in a way. Like it was kind of on a slow type of spinning end. So I kind of thought maybe it's supposed to work like this. But the buyer, when they got it, they opened the return request saying this epilator head doesn't work properly, which supposed to actually it's kind of jamming up. So there was some kind of problem with it with the motor. So they opened it was my fault because it sold for $80, and the buyer, of course, opened return, didn't leave negative feedback. It was actually a nice buyer, one of those nice buyers. There are actually, in my opinion, a lot of them. But opened the return request and messaged put a message, a comment in the return request saying this epilator head doesn't work. The other attachments work, but I kind of, you know, I was thinking maybe they would want to keep it with just other attachments, but the buyer didn't want to keep it with other attachments, even with partial refund. They wanted to return it, which I understand, Chris. I mean, that was kind of situation where where when you get certain products
Yeah.
open, it was new open box, but with Amazon Bean stores, guys, the issue is always there is an issue with something. So that's not just something that gets returned to Amazon. You know what I'm saying, Chris?
Yeah. It's probably a switch out and you put a bad one in there and put it back, and that's what you
Exactly.
got.
Ryan, welcome. Golf Coast Pickers. Guys, check out, please subscribe to everyone's channel, guys. As you know, in my life, I always tell people to subscribe to each other. It's very important to support fellow resellers, YouTubers. Doesn't matter for me, guys, because
Mhm.
you guys are all putting in great work into content, and when I have time, I do watch. As you guys know, when I have time, I do watch different channels. There are so many content creators, Chris, right now that
Yeah.
if you're gonna do full-time reselling, you need to have some kind of time to try to watch
Yeah.
certain videos,
Yeah.
which is basically has to be very late at night.
Yeah.
For me, I usually watch YouTube channels at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. It's like because I cannot sleep until like it's almost 3 sometimes. So I just will
Mm.
watch some channels. I don't. Sometimes I will leave comments. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm too lazy, guys. Misha Renee, welcome. Appreciate you all guys stopping by. But anyway, guys, so I had to refund the buyer. I actually got it back today. I tested it out today. It is jamming up. So the buyer was correct, guys. Give it the proper behavior to the buyer. The buyer returned it, didn't leave negative feedback, even though it was my fault. And I refunded the buyer. And now, Chris, what happened? I actually checked on eBay. This particular head is like $30 on its
Mm.
own, just like a working one. So I was thinking maybe I'll buy a working one, and it will work, of course. And now then I can sell it again with a working one. But then
Yeah.
your cost of goods goes up right
Yeah.
away. So it's like instead of me paying $14 for it, it's gonna be almost 40.
Hmm.
And it sells, which actually I'll still double my money. It's gonna sell for 80, but it's gonna be already used. So it's gonna be not new. So you cannot sell it used for 80. It's gonna sell for 60. So there you go, guys. See, that's what happens. But that happens to a lot of resellers, guys. And I always say that when I know that I didn't test something properly, and I knew it that most likely that's what happened, because I didn't. It was my fault. So the buyer is right in this case. Sorry, guys, to bring it to you. So, Chris, what's the best find this week for you?
Oh, let's see. I got a couple good finds today. Let's see here. I went to
Scott
Waterbury Flea Market this morning. I got up at 6:30. Went to the Waterbury Flea Market before work. So I got this for $15. I got it on there for 100.
Man, you find
It's
I saw this on
Will
your
Coat Blue
Instagram.
Mitten. And then I got another piece of glass. I gotta go get it.
Man, I saw this on your Instagram actually. You're finding like very cool stuff. Like the stuff that you find. The
Yeah.
thing about the stuff that you're selling actually, you may not get as many returns as if you would be buying electronics.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
actually
CDs. I just got those listed. I was on Discord with myself listing those. And I got this is a Sunrise uh Ruby one. I got it listed for I think 175. You know, has some scratches in here.
is it
And it
amber
has
glass?
yeah, it's Sunrise Amber or something like that. Let me see here. Go to
It
my
looks
listing.
nice, man. I saw it on Instagram. You're looking for some really cool glass. I mean, you got
Yeah.
knowledge with glass, which is good. Scott, welcome, man. What's up, guys? Dumpster Diver Dead. Guys, check out Scott, Mike, and Bobby on Sunday evening at 8 Eastern on
So
Flipping Goodies.
this is a large daisy and button sunset Carnival Imperial Glass Company.
Did you do the Google Lens on it? Ken, welcome to the live.
Yeah, and I used Etsy. I used Etsy's title for this.
Scott, let me make you a mod, man, because Scott actually is a very funny dude on his. You know, Chris, that Scott, Mike, and Bobby, they do lives on Sunday nights
Yeah.
at 8 Eastern on Flipping Goodies Mike's channel. There you go, Scott. Welcome to the club, Ranch Club, which is very important, guys, as you know. Ken, welcome. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, but you finding a lot of very interesting glass type of products actually, and I'm trying
Yeah.
to mostly right now where I would find this kind of stuff. I'm trying to stay away from glass, even though I do sell it. And I've
Mhm.
been selling teacups and saucers and bubble heads. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't wanna deal with bubble heads, especially if they are loose without a box, because loose bubble heads, I mean, you gotta pack them properly,
Mhm.
otherwise they're gonna break. So a lot of people trying to stay away unless it's some kind of very expensive bubble head. Well, yesterday when I went to garage sales, there was a first sale I went to. The prices right away were so high on stuff that I was kind of feeling it's gonna be a trend. But later on, it was a community sale. Later on, actually, actually, Chris, that I realized that community sales, wherever you go, most of you guys have went to most likely to community garage sales, and it is complicated. You go to bunch of. I went to at least 50, I think 53 houses out of 70. So like there was 70 houses participating. I went to at least 53, and there were probably, I think, maybe 8 or 9 houses that I bought something from, because other ones mostly didn't have the stuff, like, or it was really overpriced. Like first sale I went to yesterday, there was bunch of different collectible stuff, glass, and the guy wanted like $50, like $60. Like there was nativity scene figurines without any brand. He wanted $50. So he was like, the prices were through the roof, and it kind of right away it kind of you leave that place, and then you go to another one where the prices were normal, decent. At least you can make some money. So did you go to garage sales, Chris?
Not really. I had to work Saturday and Sunday. The only thing I did is went to a estate sale, weren't that much, and then I went to a sale on Monday and I bought a bunch of stuff, bunch of toys. I bought a few lunch boxes, uh, an old radio parts and repair, and General Electric mini stereo. It's like takes like small records, the 45s, I think. And it works, but
Did you so basically you mean like one of those record players for
yeah,
like smaller the so I think how like 12 inches, and there was like 10 inches ones.
yeah, like a
Yeah,
10-inch one, yeah, for the small ones, yeah.
yeah, 10 inch. Yeah, I don't vinyls. I saw the vinyl yesterday. Queen again. I had like four vinyls with Queen, and they all sold within the last couple of weeks because I knew it's gonna sell right away because Queen has a very big following, and
Yeah,
it doesn't even matter that I mean condition of course matters in terms of price of the vinyl, but the
yeah,
actually if you price it even in I mean if you even list it in a fair condition or acceptable, even if it works, if the record works, and I do test them, you're still gonna sell it.
hmm,
Not for the price that like the good one. I mean, if you're gonna find it in a really good condition, if the sleeve is good, jacket, inner sleeve, vinyl will have no like marks or like scratch marks or anything. Then it's gonna sell for more for sure.
yeah.
But yeah, I found a lot of different things yesterday at garage sales. There were like a bunch of different variations. Um, Tupperware. You find a lot of Tupperware where you are, Chris?
Oh yeah,
Matt, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. You found any type of I know you don't sell vinyl, right? Records. Or you
no,
do.
not really, because there's too many commons. It's not worth shipping out a 5-hour record and spend 5 hours in shipping material. Yeah,
Yeah, that's an issue, guys. That's
yeah,
unless you buy them like really cheap, and
yeah,
you wanna like if you find like I will only mostly deal if I deal with like rock records or jazz blues, even pop, some of the Madonna stuff, Prince. I mean that kind of stuff, R&B and rap actually. Rap. If you find rap vinyls, I think rap vinyls are actually sell for much more than rock records, in my opinion. I don't know, but I did check in the past. They did. So I don't know, guys, if you pick up vinyls. Any of you in the chat, let me know what kind of vinyls you pick up. If you actually sell vinyls, because I've been selling vinyls throughout the years, but you have to spend time on properly packing them. If they sell for only $5 plus a media mail, yeah, it's gonna take you some time. But I mean, it's not a large amount of time as shipping different other bigger things, as you know, like glass. So I don't know what Christopher buys glass. How do you ship glass, Christopher? Do you
double
double
box it.
box?
Yeah,
The double box it?
yeah, especially if it's an expensive item.
So you basically it depends like how much it's gonna sell for. Even
Yeah,
if it doesn't sell, you're still gonna probably wrap it properly. It's not gonna,
yeah,
jump in the box
Yeah,
and cause issues. But
yeah,
Vintage Vani, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. I actually also I'm very like in terms of glass. If I will sell some kind of any type of items that's porcelain, ceramic, glass, I will make sure it's double boxed. Like it's not gonna be. It depends on how much it sells for, but I will wrap it into like a carton type of protector. It's like it's not gonna be specific. Sometimes I'll do double box too. It depends.
hmm
But glass is actually interesting. If you're gonna study and learn about different types of glass, a lot of people stay away from it. It's kind of one of those things that a lot of people don't wanna buy glass, and it's sometimes you're gonna find it really cheap. You just need to know
yeah,
what you found, and then you can like yesterday. Um, I have one actually in another room that I found. It was $1, some kind of amber basket. So I didn't specifically research it, but it looked really nice. So for $1, you know, yeah, I will get it. Even at thrift stores. If you go to thrift store, you can buy a lot of figurines. Not a lot of like brand name figurines, but some figurines without brands that may sell, for decent amount. So it depends. It depends, guys. So if you're interested in glass, I know a lot of some of you guys do sell glass items. So that's kind of interesting field to be in my opinion. Chris, do you want to completely switch to glass?
no. Just sometimes when you see something good, you got to pick it up because you know if you're reselling, you find something that's going to sell a lot, even though you don't really like listing it, you just got to.
Yeah, glass is actually cheap, guys. It's like every
Yeah,
garage sale I went to this week, you're gonna start buying glass items, any type. There were some Fire King, Anchor hacking stuff, like Anchor hacking sets. Some of them were priced up like $3 per item. What do you think, Chris? If it's $3 for Fire King, if it's actually vintage, it's not bad.
yeah.
If it's really old, if it's old Fire
Well,
King,
seems you get more if you load it up than you sell it singly for Fire King.
Vintage Vani is asking Chris, how do you prefer? Hello to you, Natter or Chris, which you prefer?
Yeah, whichever.
Vintage Vani, so whichever. Chris will not get angry. He'll be fine. I loom through any records I come across. I cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Melanie, me too. I actually there were a bunch of people selling vinyl. A lot of the time you're not gonna find rock. Most of the time you're gonna find classical. That's what happens. Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand made so many. They made so many vinyls with Barbara Streisand. It's like every garage sale I'll go to, there is gonna be at least one Barbara Streisand record for sure. So I know that because I've seen it many times. But classic stuff is all over the place. Even sometimes people will actually, some of that stuff is not gonna be priced like at all, like priced up, and I mean it's gonna be around 25 cents per record. But I mean, still, Chris is right. If you're gonna buy it, a lot of it and spend time on listing it, shipping it, it sells only for $5, right, Chris?
hmm
Like media, I guess, like DVDs, my favorite stuff. I
Yeah.
actually recently stopped. I kind of stopped, even though I got a connection with media. It all depends on the media too. I mean, some of the media sells for really good money. There is no middle with the media. It will either sell for a lot, like decent, or it will sell for nothing. So there is no middle ground. So Chris, show us something else, man. Let's show the viewers what kind of stuff, what else you found. While I will say hello to
All
collecting
right.
chaos. Welcome, man. You got very good knowledge in comics and vinyl, I think too. So guys, follow collecting chaos. Let me put his channel in, because I'm not sure, man, if they're familiar with your channel, but here's his channel, guys. Check him out. He got like auctions with comic books. I'm pretty sure that you guys seen it with him and Roy, Horizon Picks, and Patrick Murphy, guys, in the past. Patrick Murphy collecting chaos and Roy from Horizon. So what is it?
This is the mini record player right here with the speakers underneath.
Oh man, that's actually nice. Did you find it this week?
Yeah, Monday. I went to a yard sale and I bought 3 tables at a yard sale and a bunch of stuff on the ground. This is a General Electric stereo sound system, and it takes a small 10-inch records.
Did
Or
you
8
test it
inch or
out
something
already?
like
Is
that.
it working?
Yep.
Man, you
Yeah.
finding some crazy vintage stuff. Angela, welcome. I think I forgot to say hello to perfectly blessed Angela. Angela, hope you're doing good today. Guys from our Discord, Melanie is from our Discord. We got group. Our group is growing on Discord, guys. So that's good.
Baked beans in a jar. There's no beans in there. When beans came in a jar,
Is
I
it
got
like
2 of them there.
is it amber or is it what kind of glass?
But I think it's like amber glass. Yeah. They don't go for much. I think I got them on there for. I got the 2 on there for like $10. I paid like $1 a piece.
Yeah, they're correcting right here.
Yeah.
Here's Angela saying those are 45s. That's right. Angela,
Yeah.
the thing is, with the knowledge of with vinyls, I also get confused a lot. So don't pay attention to that. That's actually normal with vinyl records. And me going through a lot of vinyls recently was at garage sales. I get confused all the time. Anna Lee Howell, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by.
So we got this thing. It's a 5-roll taper. It's a 1960s used for tape. I can't remember where I got this. I think I got this listed around 100 or so. Yep.
That's not bad, man. You're finding some interesting stuff. You got like
Yeah.
great eye on picking up like unusual things, and it's kind of nice, when you get this kind of stuff all the time. You will learn about different types of categories and different type of items all the time, because like if you're gonna be only niche down to certain things, it's more complicated. So it's actually not
Yeah.
more complicated. You will know more about them. But if you're gonna start like me, buying like different things all the time, that's actually much better in my opinion.
And I got this thing. It's a train blazer. It's missing the front piece, and it's missing 2 wheels. But
How old
yeah,
is it?
it's probably from the 60s, 70s.
How much you paid
I
for it?
got, I think I paid like $5 for this, $5, $10. Yeah, $5. I bought it with a bunch of other stuff. The other stuff on the ground I didn't pay much for. Probably like total of like $20, and then
Jake, shalom.
2 other
Shalom,
tables.
Jake. Welcome.
I think I bought that and a few other things, and 3 IKEA bags for like 175 total. But just one thing will make my money back, and then the rest is profit.
Yeah, man, that's what's important.
Yeah.
One thing sells, guys, for the amount that you're gonna spend, and that's what kind of mentality you always have when you go to, buy stuff. If you're gonna buy one thing, you kind of spend like $300, for example, but only one thing sells for like around $300, and you got like 100 things. So that's why you look at it in a positive way. Sometimes you're gonna spend a lot of money thinking I spent $300, I got 100 things, and then you realize one of the things is like almost $300. So everything else is profit, guys.
So I got Digger. Ryan Gulf Coast knows who this is. This is when they had the races he had the little digger that used to dig the little hole in the ground on the NASCAR.
Man,
This
I've
was the
never seen this
gopher
kind
that,
of thing before in my
yeah,
life. You're getting some. Did you list it already, or you didn't?
yeah, this is listed. Yeah,
So is it supposed to be like attached to the car, or is it supposed to? Oh, it's
no,
just about.
it's a guy. Goes out and he digs a hole in the ground in the middle of the track in the grass and goes in. It's a digger, the digger commercial. Ryan knows what it is. He used to watch racing, all the racing. I used to watch all the racing too. But then when they started doing by points, and then anybody from like top 20 wouldn't even have a chance to get in the points, you know. So and then racing, a lot of people stop watching it because they changed the rules so much.
That's nice, man. But
Yeah,
you that's interesting. That's also from Garage Sale, right?
yeah. Monday one.
So
Yeah, and
you
I
went
got
so you went to Garage Sale on a Monday.
yep. There was one garage sale. I just went to one. I was a half an hour away, and I drove down there. And one guy was there, and I had my key bags. I was just taking everything off the table, loading my car. And then one guy was like, "Oh, must be this guy bought it all."
Man, that's
Yep.
actually nice. If you got,
Yeah,
I
that's the
actually
way to do it.
rarely.
Just go in, and say, "Yep, how much you want for all this?"
I
That's
think
all you do.
I think our garage sales season after our community sales this
Yeah,
week, which was in my city actually, in my suburb, that's usually the end. After that week, which is that they do it or like first week
night, Chrissy.
after Labor Day, then after that, basically, it's gonna slow down here. It's not gonna be a lot of garage sales anymore. Let me say hello to Joe. Joe, welcome, man. Philip Picker. Joe's a great dude. And Larry Way Out. Welcome, man. Thanks for stopping by. Um, Angela is saying Glassbake Lipton promo mugs were a quick flip for me. They are so cool. I really wanted to keep them. Yeah, Glassbake actually is nice stuff also. Milk glass. Is it I don't know if it's milk glass, but I'm pretty sure it is. Milk glass. Maybe wrong, guys. With my great I usually when I go to garage sales, I constantly like my attention goes away on different things, and I will spend time instead of usually if you just kind of niche down, you go to garage sales and ask for certain things like fast sellers, like video games, cameras, electronics, and stuff like that. But if you're gonna spend time and look around, of course you're gonna your knowledge of different things is much bigger if you're gonna start getting stuff like Chris does, right, Chris?
Hmm.
Saying everyone's saying hello to each other. Guys, check out everyone's channels. I'll put some links for you. Check out Angela, perfectly blessed. She put out her first video
Yeah,
on
she's
her
working on
channel,
number two.
and she's currently working on number two, guys. So here is Angela perfectly blessed, guys. Check out her recent video on her beans haul with different clothing and shoes. So check it out. Lori, welcome, happy picker. Thanks for stopping by. Lori, say hello to Kyle, grumpy picker. I like how they did the. It was so funny how they've done the channels, happy and grumpy. It's kind of, you know, it's an interesting concept when you do such thing. Brings a lot of smiles to people. It's a golfer, a real one, popped out of the ground during a race years ago. Daryl, oh, that's about your stuff. That's
Yeah,
Marie. Marie, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, that's what she's talking about. I think she's talking about your find. So how much you
hmm.
listed it for?
Well, that one I think I got it on there for like somewhere around 24 or something. It's not. It's not because it's used. It's not brand new because it's brand new to have a back end piece and it works. I think I got on there for 24. I got one watcher on it, but
Are there a lot of them listed, or it's only a few?
Yeah, probably 10 or 15.
And how many sold?
Not very many, 2 or 3.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
usually happens with this kind of stuff. I know
yeah,
which is not a bad thing because I mean a lot of collectors. I mean, if there is a collector to buy this kind of stuff, guys, as you know, not with a lot of souls even. Don't pay attention to that particular situation. If you're not gonna have a lot of money invested in this kind of stuff, you can stay still listed and it's gonna sell. Unless you're
hmm
gonna start buying something for $200 a piece, then you need to move it fast. And not fast, but you wanna make your money. You know, our season fixing to start. Yeah, Ryan, I know your season. He means their garage sale season is about to start. I know that Florida
yeah,
is only the beginning, and our garage sale season, unfortunately, after this weekend, it's gonna went down, guys.
yeah.
It's gonna start to dissipate until next year.
Got 2 or 3 more weeks, probably, if that.
Yeah, we got at least till maybe October. It depends on rain. If it's gonna
Yeah,
start raining earlier, then forget it.
yeah,
Uh, Hi, Paul. I control myself. We didn't live one third of way way third of the way to hell comment. So there you go, guys. I don't know. Not sure exactly who Larry refers to. I'm not completely sure. But Larry, I don't know what it is, but thanks. Jenna and John, welcome, guys. I see you popped in. Thanks for stopping by. As you guys know, John and Jenna from flipping that is not hard. Flipping ain't easy. I mean, flipping is hard, guys. I don't know if it's easy or not, but it's not that easy. So that's why it ain't easy. But thanks for stopping by, guys. They do their live on Monday evening, 6 p.m., guys, Pacific time, and Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. So if you want to check them out, John has and Jenna helping him catch up to the chat. Usually I'm way behind compared to John at least. At least John catches up within an hour. I usually catch up in my next live on I mean during next week. So he got advantage. So what else happened this week which was interesting, Chris? Let us know. Like any type of
no,
problem buyers?
no, not really.
No problem buyers. I actually had
No.
a problem buyer today, and I'll let you guys know what happened. Um, I sold. Here's Pink saying, "Hi, Jenna. Hope you're feeling." Yeah, Jenna. Hope you're feeling better. Actually, I know that I didn't know that you were not feeling good until I found out on Friday live when I was in flipping in Easy Friday live. I found out. So hopefully you feel better and come back strong on Monday. We miss you, so come back. Roman, I had a choice to watch a video about some guy who hasn't slept for 62 years or your life. John, appreciate it, man. Man, I haven't slept for 62 years also. So thanks, man. Appreciate it. But anyway, guys, I actually had a problem customer today that bought shoes, and they were new open box, but the buyer opened the return and said that the box has issues. So what happened was I actually put, the blue painter's tape.
Hmm.
You know what I'm talking about, Chris? Like a tape that you
Yeah.
buy. So I put that blue tape on the box to make sure it's kind of not flipping the flap, not opening in shipping. I put it in a bag and I put blue tape on the box so the cover is closed. You know, so the buyer got it and he opened the return request saying that the shoes are not new, and they are new. Just the box had some, like minor surface marks, like, and he then also put down that blue tape was on the box, and it wasn't like it made the box even worse. But that
Hmm.
doesn't matter, guys. So he opened up return request, and my listing was new open box, and he says they were not new, even though they are. But you can argue or not argue. If the buyer wants to return it, guys, there is no arguing, as you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try to kind of convince them in a message. That's why you do kind of customer service where you can try, which I did. I reached out to him and said, I apologize that the box had some issues, and I actually didn't, I didn't specifically put in the listing that even though there wasn't like major problems, it's just he noticed it, like, there was minor some kind of thing on the box, not on the shoes. So this was all about the actual box, and just turned into. I don't think, Chris, what I think. Sometimes buyers will order something and kind of as a remorse,
Hmm.
they will kind of find some kind of thing to pick on, and
Yeah.
there is no way, guys, you're gonna unconvince them for that kind of stuff. And I checked the feedback for that buyer. He just opened his account in end of August, so August 30th. So he is a new buyer. So there you go, guys. Some of those newer buyers, those are the ones that may cause some issues. You agree with me, Chris? Not
Hmm.
all of them, not all of them, but some of them do. Let me say
Yeah.
hello to the Grumpy Picker is in the house. Kyle, welcome, man. Roman and Natter in life together, my dreams. Kyle, how you been, man? Guys, check out Happy Picker and Grumpy Picker channels. They do different channels with auction. Last one I watched, Lori and Kyle were at auction at their city, and they found. I mean, they did great job on winning some of the stuff they won. I mean, there were different variety of stuff. So check it out. I cannot tell you about the video until you check it out, guys, because Kyle said if I will talk about it, he'll fly to Cleveland and talk to me about it.
Well, he's not that far from Cleveland, from Kansas.
Yeah, man, Kansas City is like actually it's farther than Chicago. I think I've been at Kansas City, St. Louis. It's like near each other, so it's about flying is not that far. It's like maybe hour 2 hours, but driving is like 9 hours maybe. So
Oh, nine,
maybe
that
I'm
far?
wrong, guys.
No.
See, I just surprised you. Can wait towards. Thanks, Jen. I appreciate it. It was kind of nice here today. Didn't even hit 100 degrees. We actually, how's your weather, Chris?
90 degrees every day, summer and all in 1 week.
Man, we already dropped down. We had like 60 degrees today, and it was
Yeah, it'll drop
actually,
here pretty soon.
yeah, it's gonna drop down, guys. Already at night we got almost 50 something. So it's actually for Cleveland, it's normal, especially for Cleveland, not for Cincinnati. So when we're gonna be at the reseller rally in the end of September, Cincinnati actually gonna be much warmer compared to Cleveland. Cleveland gonna be already most likely in the 50s at the
Hmm.
time, but Cincinnati is gonna be still around 70 degrees. So that's the difference. Only
Yeah.
3 hours, guys, but that's a big difference in weather. See, there you go. Jenna is putting a live Monday and Friday, guys. Check them out, guys. They do a lot of different conversations about different platforms, mostly eBay. I'm doing much better. That's great, Jenna. That's great. No money in selling shoes, Roman. Best to just have them, leave them behind. Matt, actually, there is money in shoes, guys. Chris, do you like selling shoes?
Uh, I don't really pick up too much shoes around here because they're mostly $20 shoes, $30 shoes selling, and you want 15, $10 for them. So
I
10 to
mean,
$15 for them. So it's not worth picking them up.
yeah,
Or
in
the
your
ones that
area.
are really marked cheaper beat the crap. So it's not worth picking them up.
In your area, it's actually the same price as ours.
Yeah.
Our shoe prices are like they sell them like they think it's new shoes. They put
Yeah.
up like $20 for a pair of Vans. Like Nikes are around 20 to 40. So like beat up shoes with like no thread on the soles,
Hmm.
like dirty insoles. They sell them for almost 40. Nike shoes and Adidas, and I don't even want to talk about the higher brands like Red Wing or Doc Martens.
Yeah.
Those are usually $60 used. Grab some Puffs Vintage. Welcome, Corey and Teresa. They've been putting up some really funny stuff, guys, on Instagram. Check them out. Yes, they did some Instagram post already before I went live. It was really funny stuff, guys. Keep
Hmm.
doing them, guys. They're really funny. Just next time, I'll probably gonna send you microphone, so you're gonna use a real one. Just kidding, guys. I know, but that's funny. Your daughter does a great job. So, Chris, what else is going on in terms of any type of Poshmark sales? I know
Uh,
that.
this eBay I sold this week from last Saturday to now. So far, I've sold like 65 items.
On Poshmark.
No, on eBay.
Oh, only on eBay. Man, that's
Yeah,
actually not bad,
65.
man.
One person bought 34 items. Yeah.
Oh, I saw that. Actually, I saw that from your. Let me say hi to Bobby. Bobby, a long story long, a short story long. What's going on, man? Welcome, shalom. You know Bobby, Christopher?
Yep.
He is one of the most knowledgeable resellers, in my opinion. I had to find a spot. I feel kind of bad that I didn't include Bobby in my list of top 25 resellers of all time, guys. Bobby deserves to be there because he got knowledge throughout the years, guys. He's been around for many years. You know that, Chris? Bobby's been
Hmm.
around many years
Yeah.
already. He has a lot of knowledge with clothing. So I don't know about his knowledge with like epilators or like vinyl records. Bobby, do you know anything about vinyl records? Let's ask Bobby if he will tell us. What has the customer still reading through Roman Simeon? No, John, you know, the thing about John, you know better than me that customer service on eBay is actually the key in trying to solve any type of like issues in terms of your word against buyer's word and so forth. And it's just if the buyer wants to return something, you guys know they will find a way. They just will buy it and having eBay system as it is in terms of returns, you guys know how easy it is to return stuff on eBay, even with when you don't offer returns. So it's like no brainer. I mean, even if I would have, doesn't matter if I used listed them as new open box or if I listed them as used. If the buyer didn't like something about it, they would have returned it anyway. So it doesn't matter, guys. Unfortunately, that's true thing, true story. Here's Ping say hi to Bob. Bob say hi to Ping. Guys, check out Bobby tomorrow also with Scott and Mike on Flipping Goodies, 8 Eastern. And also today, guys, I don't know if Jake will go live. Chris, is Jake going live today?
I haven't heard, but so far, yeah, you might.
Jake, let me know if you're still here, if you're going live, because I need to promote your channel, man. Jake is not, he said he'll probably gonna pay me, guys, $1 next year for promotion. They're waiting on Rosetta Stone to translate. Exactly. Paul Raymond, welcome. New name for us, Chris. Paul Raymond in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Returns. How can Roman get returns when he doesn't sell? Oh, that's Paul, sports guy. He
Yeah.
changed. Paul, what's going on? Paul decided to quit his YouTube, guys, and decided to just become, come out of the matrix. So he's no longer sports guy because he already got tired of me making jokes of him selling sports cards for 99 cents with free shipping. So, guys, he decided to become Paul Raymond now. So, say hello to Paul Raymond, guys. He's a formerly known artist, formerly known as Paul Sports Guy, using his burner account. How can Roman get returns? Chris, how can I get returns when I don't sell nothing, man? I don't know what the heck is going
Yeah.
on. Mike, welcome, man. Farsec Jack, the best YouTube name on in history of YouTube. Hey, Bobby, here's Scott. Scott, how was your dumpster diving this week? Let us know in the comments. Chris, do you do dumpster diving, man?
Not really.
You don't never done it?
Hmm.
I don't know if it's actually legal in your area. Is it legal?
Yeah. Oh yeah, people do it. They dumpster dive for food.
Man, I actually have seen channels where people, I mean, some content creators, guys, full-time content creators, they will go into dumpsters, dollar store mostly. I've seen it mostly at dollar store or Dollar General, where they will find bunch of things, food, drinks, so all that kind of stuff. But dog food also. I mean, if you're gonna go to one of those pet shops, what are they called? PetSmart.
Yep.
People, I mean, they will throw away a lot of dog food and cat food
Hmm.
that you can get, and it's gonna be basically not even expired. It's gonna be normal.
Yeah.
If you guys are interested, if you guys are interested in getting free dog food or your pet's food, whatever pets you got, check out PetSmart dumpsters. So guys, yeah, so my best finds this week was video games. I posted a short. I don't know if you saw it, Chris. I posted a short before I went live with video
No, I
games.
haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it was my best finds this weekend. I think it was my best find. You know how my background on my YouTube channel is. You have any video games? It was kind of a
Yeah.
joke. It was kind of a joke for me to always ask. And then I decided, since everyone is asking, why not, put up a background on my channel like a banner, where it will say, "Do you have any video games?" and put a Mario type of theme. But no problem, guys. Appreciate it. Even though it was long, like 10 minutes. Guys, I'm really slow. I apologize again, guys, for me being slow. But I appreciate Christopher at least helping me out. So, Chris, what type of do you actually find a lot of do you don't sell sports cards, right?
No.
So you never do any sports card.
I think I picked up one solely for $40. About it.
Oh, here's Paul Sports Guy. Finally,
Yeah.
guys, here's actually guys, check out here his channel, guys. The Flipping Sports Guy. Let me put it in. So you guys can subscribe to Paul because he is gonna be lonely, feeling bad that he sells sports cards for $1 all the time. Check out his. He got. Do you watch Paul Sports Guy stuff? He put out a lot of videos lately. He does
Yeah.
good job.
I think I might have seen one or two, but yeah.
Yeah,
Come across them.
subscribe to Flipping Sports Guy. Here is
Yeah.
we're gonna put up some channels for you guys so you can follow everyone and support. Show great support, guys, as we love it in the reselling community, guys. Here is John and Jenna, Flipping Ain't Easy. Kansas City is like 1,000 miles from Cleveland. Yes, here's Bobby with his geography lesson. Bobby, I think it's actually not that far away. I think 1,000 miles is kind of a long shot. I think it's probably around maybe 500 miles. That would be kind of the proper range. 1,000
Mhm.
miles is like from Cleveland to probably Nebraska or somewhere. So I found some video games, Chris. I found decent ones. I
Yep.
put up a short. If you guys are interested, but I'll show you them anyway because I started kind of. I will have to test them out still because I got into one of the houses. That was my last. Let me say hello to some people first, guys. So I'm not gonna be way behind. I saw Amanda come in. Luis, welcome, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Amanda, welcome. Harry Hamstone, welcome. Guys, I'm skipping a little bit so I say hello because last week it took me 10 hours to get to the bottom. I saw Amanda coming in. So, Amanda, hello. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. And collecting casserole had someone that wanted a refund on a DVD because the DVD case was damaged. I told them to send it back. Then once I got it, I took pictures and sent before and after to eBay. Give him 50% refund. Yeah, you can do it, and that's actually, you know, even though sometimes you know how eBay is, they will either side. I mean, you can still do that kind of stuff. You don't have to give the buyer full refund unless they will select INED or missing parts or pieces or arrive damaged option. And you know, for the shoes, Chris, the ones that the
Mhm.
customer opens the return, the ones that I was talking about, he actually selected arrive damaged. Even though it wasn't damaged, he just selected arrive damaged, and then he claimed that the blue tape, you know, the blue tape that I was talking about, that I shot the box
Yeah.
with, he said the blue tape came off and it damaged the box. And then he put it down, arrived damaged. But
Mhm.
and I sent him a message and I explained to him why I put the blue tape on it. Guys, it's just like I said, it doesn't matter. I mean, he actually took the shoes out. He made photos. You know what he did? He opened the box. He made 8 photos by himself. So he put up 8 photos in a return. He attached the images for eBay to show that the box arrived with like blue tape coming off from the box, and he put it
Mhm.
in a return window, in a returned what do you call it? Return case. So he uploaded his images and for eBay to see that there is a blue tape on came off the box, and it wasn't like smashed, it wasn't bent, there was no holes. It's just the blue tape came off. That's it, and that was arrived damaged, guys.
Mhm.
You see what happens? it is. It's not easy being a reseller anymore, guys. That's
Yeah.
it. We're gonna have to quit again, Chris. What do you think? Are we quitting eBay again?
No.
Because of returns. Will returns, guys, will returns slow us down? It's never gonna slow us down, guys. You know, it doesn't feel good, but that's a business. That's the business we're in. Returns gonna happen. It doesn't matter. It's like you're going to the store, buying something and returning yourself. So it doesn't matter, guys. You have to still put stuff up, list, ship. Returns happen all the time.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, you don't want it to happen, especially big returns. Matt, Bearded Pocket Tuber, let me know in the comments, man, how many returns on shoes you get, like in a week or 2 weeks. Let me know, man, or let us know. Let's see what else is going on. It was 51 degrees Friday morning when I went garage selling. Yeah, your guys cooling down, Lori. We're actually, it was, I went garage selling yesterday, it was 60, and today it was 50 something. So 46, yeah, I know you guys. You know where Corey and Teresa live, Chris? They live in South Dakota.
Yeah.
So they're actually in a really nice warm place like Florida.
Yeah. I've
Even
only
though,
sold one item to South Dakota in 8 years.
Man, it's actually it's such a big state,
Yeah.
like South Dakota, North Dakota, Montana, and there's like no people living there. It's
Yeah, I
like
sold like one or two items to South Dakota since selling on eBay.
that I actually sold something to South Dakota recently. I think I sold something last week to South Dakota. So maybe Corey bought it and Teresa.
I sold a PS2 game or a PS3 game, and it had so many scratches on it. It looked like it got ran over by a Mack truck. And I said, not tested. Game has lots of scratches. And it went to South Dakota, and the guy gave me positive feedback.
Man, that's I have one buyer that always buys my video games from Indiana. Like
Oh yeah,
every time, even the ones that have scratch marks, he goes
yep,
in every month he'll buy it. I think he probably fixes them. I'm pretty sure he has some kind of
yeah.
machine to
Well,
to
yeah.
do those.
Well, this one was so bad it looks like they used it to skip right across the driveway. Like with rocks, like a frisbee. That's how bad it was. And the buyer was happy with it.
Yeah, that's kind of it happens like with my in my opinion, if you disclose what you disclosed it, right? You put it in the
Yeah,
description. Yeah, if you
I mean
disclose,
it was bad. It was like literally. I don't think it even played. That's how bad it scratched up.
yeah, but if you disclose, even though as you know, some buyers don't read anything,
No.
and the buyer that opened the return with my shoes, he didn't actually know that it was new open box. He told me that when he looked at the listing, you know how the shoes are, right, Chris? The shoes, you don't have option where you actually have like new open box. You only have an option where you have new, and then you have option new without box. You either have new with box or you have new without box, and then you have pre-owned.
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot actually select new other like new open box. Yeah, you can try to do new without box, and then you can put in a condition note that they are new open box. But usually I put it in the description for shoes. But if you put just new with box, they will think it's actually new with box and it was never opened. You know what I'm saying? It's kind
Yep.
of it makes sense in a way, but some buyers will be picky if they open return and say those are not new. So you better kind of think about it and list them either new without box, even though they will include the box, or you can try to do pre-owned and then you can write in a condition note they're never worn, just to protect yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's my opinion. I don't know. Everyone has their own opinion how they list shoes in terms of that. But we're not gonna talk too much about shoes because Matt, bearded pocket tuber, he only lists shoes, mostly and clothing. Let's see who else I missed. Because I'm way behind again, Chris. I'm sorry, man. I know you're probably caught up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Harry Hamston, welcome, and guys, check out Harry's channel. We're gonna put up some channels, guys, again, so you can follow great full-time YouTubers, guys, like Harry. Guys, every time I joke around like that, it may hurt some feelings of other fellow resellers and YouTubers. But guys, Harry Hamstone has a lot of knowledge in vintage. By the way, Chris, check out his channel. He
Mm-hmm.
finds really interesting stuff like you. He finds glass, antiques, vintage type of electronics. If you check out his stuff, like he will go to different areas like estate sales, garage sales, overtime sales, and he says overtime. So Philip Picker Joe said, "What's up, Luis?" I think sorry guys if I missed anyone. I didn't mean to miss you guys. It's kind of my normal behavior or knowledge with women. Bobby knows a lot about women, guys. Bobby, I kind of applaud him because he can talk about dating, reselling, traveling, other stuff, food. So Bobby, movies, and vintage stuff. So Bobby has a lot of knowledge, guys. If you need some kind of help, guys, Bobby will not hesitate. He'll help you out. He will not turn away your questions on his Instagram. I don't know. Bobby probably ran away after that. I know little with vinyl records, but I do know that records from my era in the 90s. Yeah, see, Bobby is right. Even before that, Bobby, in the 70s and the 80s. So what was your best sale, Chris, this week? For how much?
Oh, the climbing tractor for 174.
Wow, that's actually not. Did you ship it already?
Yep,
$174 plus shipping.
174 plus shipping.
And what kind of what was it kind of in a is it vintage type of item or is it
Yeah, it's a vintage toy. Mark's Toys climbing tractor. It had the rider guy and it had the plow. It was just missing the wagon.
man? I think you've shown it last week, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Man,
Yeah,
I was so last week upset last week that I forgot. Sorry,
yeah, yeah. That's already gone. Sold.
Lori, appreciate it, guys. If you hit thumbs up on my live, I don't know, John and Jenna probably still here. If you hit like button on John and Jenna live, most likely you're gonna get a sale. If you hit the like button on mine, I'm probably gonna get a message from one of the angry buyers, guys. So, but I appreciate it, Lori. Paul Sports guy says just got done uploading today's game for the kids and forgot to flip back. Man, no problem. You're gonna be either Paul Raymond or I think Chris, you turned the volume up a little bit, man. Most likely.
Me?
I don't
No.
know. Not anymore. It was kind of echoing a little bit, but it's fine.
Oh,
Now it's all good, man. We're back. And I still didn't lose my internet today, guys. And hopefully no one fell asleep yet. Chris, we're actually doing good job today. I didn't lose my internet yet. And now
yeah.
when I
Now
say it, my internet will go down. Amanda, finally, I actually said hi to Amanda. It was 15 minutes ago. Guys, see how way behind I am. I just noticed. Why is everyone mad? John, I don't know. Everyone is happy, man. You know, like we go to John's lives and everyone is talking happily, and we're talking about how flipping ain't easy and stuff like that. So, Chris, tell what are the best pen and the brands to look for pens and like skillets and like one of those bigger type of pens. What's the best brand besides Revereware? I know that you find Revereware a lot.
Club. There's Club and there's Wagner and there's
Wagner Ware. Is it Wagner Ware?
yeah, Wagner Ware, yeah.
Yeah, those are really nice.
And there's Magnolia.
And I always forget. So Wagner actually makes cast iron. Also,
Yeah.
they make other pens, but they make cast iron skillets, and they're not actually Wagner in terms of cast iron is not high end as the other ones. The one that I always forget the brand name unless I see it. You know what I'm talking about, right, Chris?
Yeah.
There's one very good brand of skillets. You guys most likely in the chat, in the comments, know what I'm talking about. But you can actually, there is, I always forget this brand, guys. You can actually put it in the comments for me, and maybe Chris will remember. Griswold.
Yeah, Griswold, yeah.
You find Griswold a lot?
Yeah, but it's overpriced.
How much usually you find it for? And if you
usually when I find it, they want $20 or $30 for it.
At any like at thrift stores or like garage sales
Thrift stores, garage sales, flea markets are all.
So people actually, well, people are knowledgeable also. You know, you're not gonna run into a lot of people who not gonna know what type of I mean, if they got Griswold, you know, they're not gonna sell it for cheap. Some of the Griswold still sells for a lot of money, for over $100. So you're gonna pay up sometimes to actually sell it. You're gonna still triple your money or quadruple your money sometimes. You know, Nicole is saying, Nicole, welcome. I think did I say hello to Nicole? If I didn't say hello to you, welcome. I always, my memory is not that good today at all for some reason. It's not good at all anyway. Let's not adopt some curly fur pigs. But yeah, the Griswold and you were talking about Wagner wear. You actually, what kind of brand do you find a lot? Do you find most Revere wear, or you find some other ones? There is another one that I always forget. Um, it's like always when I see it, I'll remember it. Like Miro. Miro is another brand, which is not
Hmm.
bad. Like I think it's aluminum.
Yeah, there's
Uh,
Cladware, aluminum clad or something like that. Yeah.
Yes, aluminum stuff is actually not bad because Miro, even though some Miro is hit or miss.
Yeah, I
Some
got some Miro. Yeah, I've seen some of that.
cupcake things, whatever they called,
Yeah.
cupcake muffin makers or muffin pans, cupcake pans or whatever they are. Sorry, guys, with my knowledge of certain words, those are cupcake pans for me. Cupcake cups. Let's see who else I missed. I said hi to Larry. Guys, yeah, here is, I'll put in during my live, guys, I like to put in channels, as you know, guys, to show support for great content creators. Everyone, guys, as you know, is unique in their content creation. So it is nice to watch everyone's channels with the opinions of everyone's different things they find, interesting stuff they find in their areas. Here's Grumpy Picker's channel, guys. Subscribe to Kyle and Lori. Here's her channel. Happy Picker. Grumpy and happy, guys. They're either grumpy or either happy or both. I cannot tell, guys, sometimes. Here's Lori. Who else we forgot to mention today, Chris? We cannot mention Bobby because Bobby doesn't have a YouTube channel, guys. So you can subscribe to his Instagram account. If you
Hmm.
guys want to check out Bobby's content, I don't know, guys, if Bobby wants us to, you know, to let you know about his Instagram account, but we'll put it anyway because we support Bobby, guys. Here's Bobby's Instagram. As you guys know, Bobby is Krillin, but I don't usually call him that. I don't like nicknames that much. So he's Bobby, not Krillin anymore. Just for giggles, I listed a $15 comic for 25 cents and 5 shipping. After 6 months, I canceled the listing. Why did you cancel it? You know what's actually funny, Chris? Yesterday, where I found video games, there was a guy before me that came to that garage sale, and he bought bunch of comic books. Like
Hmm.
I think he bought all of them. There were boxes and boxes of
Yep.
comic books, and he bought them really cheap. And he bought them cheap because the guy who was doing garage sale, he is moving out of Cleveland, guys. See, nobody wants to live in Cleveland no more. People moving out. So he was moving, and he decided to price everything up cheap so he can get rid of stuff. And the video games that I got were cheap for the ones that I got. And comic books, I didn't even ask specifically, but there were probably, I think, 10 boxes of comic books that the guy brought out, and someone bought them all. So comic books, there's money in it. You know, James collecting cows. You know anything about comic books, Chris?
Yeah, I don't really find too many good ones though.
Well, in terms of years, what's the best ones to look for? If you want to run and check out comic books,
Well,
what kind?
I think it's the ones that don't have the little barcode on the bottom.
So was that the
The
ones
ones that
without
had
the?
the barcode on it is good, but I heard the ones I think without the barcode are the better ones.
Yeah, you see, that's why I'm moving into different directions. I'm doing
Yeah.
some postcards right now, some ephemera, and Big Bro auctions. Big Bro every week on his
Hmm.
live. He has a lot of knowledge in terms of ephemera and stuff. But ephemera is, I mean, in its own is a large category. I mean, it's difficult to even learn everything from it. In my opinion. What do you think, Chris? You deal with ephemera? Do you sell any,
A
like,
little bit,
just a little
not
bit?
too much. Yeah.
Roman is trying to help me become a YouTuber. He feels bad for me. Paul, I don't know, man. With your actually, Paul is doing good job in consistency. Chris, he puts out at least one video a week, which is considered to be consistent in my opinion. So, Paul,
Hmm.
you're on the right track, man. Eventually, maybe you're gonna become um, maybe part-time YouTuber someday. Someday, Paul. Maybe in 10 years. Let's see who else I miss, guys. Did you have any returns this week, Chris? Anyone was opening returns?
Uh, no,
Did you?
just cancels. That's it.
I had like two returns already last couple days, where buyers opened return because
Yeah.
one of them both didn't fit option. So I sold an adapter, like a power adapter for I don't even remember what exactly it's for some kind of electronic thing. And the buyer
Hmm.
messaged me saying the connector, you know how those barrel connectors are
Yeah.
on adapters. So he said the connector is not like it's loose. So I realized that the barrel size of the connector that he got is not, it's a little bit bigger than his connector on his device. So he's like, it's the same exact model, same part number, but nothing you can do about it. So he had to open return,
Mm.
and he selected doesn't fit. So I will not refund his shipping when he returns it. I'll deduct it, but it is what it is, guys. It's a game we play. And then there is another return I got, that the buyer bought phone batteries, for like cordless handsets.
Yep.
Those batteries, older ones that required you to be like not the alkaline batteries like AAA or AA, the older style, those lithium ion and stuff.
Mm.
So the battery was bigger in size compared to the wherever he was putting it in. So he also opened the return saying it doesn't fit. So I had to. There is no way not to accept it, guys.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, that's buyer's fault in a way. What do you think, Chris? Is it buyer's
Yeah.
fault when this happens? But see, I'm not gonna refund the shipping either on that. So I'm gonna keep some money at least. Let's see. PTS treasures, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. We're not. We're actually PTS. We're actually acting very normal today. We're acting very polite. There is everything is good. Robin, I just checked on Google. It's 800 miles. See, Bobby was close, guys. I was kind of also far away. I thought it was 500 miles, but Bobby, you see, guys, Google is a good tool. If you want to find out how far are you from some places, I guess you can use Google, guys, and it will tell you. So he was closer. He was right. I'd say about 3 4 months, almost always for fit. I do buyer pays. Yeah, see that's. Do you, Chris? Do you do all the returns? I mean, do you do your listings with buyer paid returns?
No, I do. I did. Changed to free returns on seller 30 days.
So you do free returns. I do both. I do free returns on smaller things that even though lately I've been kind of thinking about changing it. If you watch Lani, do you watch Shed Flips, Chris?
Yeah, I used to, but he hasn't put out really many videos.
But anyway, so Lani and Candice put out a video recently about them trying out for like, I think, maybe 4 months, maybe 5 months, I don't remember. They were trying out, they switched from buyer pays returns to free returns. And they actually showed in their last video, not last video, like one of the last videos about it, whereas one of their um, commenters from one of the comments, he asked about it. So
Mhm.
one of the people on their channel who watched their video in the past, he was commenting on that. So they answered, and he said that there is no big difference in terms of buyers using eBay system to just borrow things and return them. So they didn't notice large jump between buyer paid returns or free returns because they were doing buyer paid returns and then they decided to try free returns. So he said there wasn't much of a jump between buyer paid and free. Do you agree with that, Chris? Do you think it's not gonna? I mean, it will
No,
matter.
not much of a difference. And plus, Shed Flip sells a lot to people that watch,
So basically, it depends. Like also on like
watches YouTube.
it's hard. It depends on. In my opinion, categories. What do you think? Closing, most likely closing sellers. They
Yeah,
probably will get more returns. In my opinion, do you think that's true?
yep. And women clothing because they're picky. Don't fit right, too short, too tight on the shoulders. Didn't like the collar, not long enough.
That's the problem, I
Yeah.
think, mostly. But also with high-end electronics, Chris, I think high-end electronics, it's another category that I think people like to open returns
Mhm.
because they try to kind of any small thing they're gonna see or they're gonna notice some kind of problem with something they don't like about it or the price. Sometimes
Yeah.
even if they found something for better price, as you guys know, some of those buyers will look through the like different eBay sellers. If they find something cheaper, they may open up return and they may choose whatever they want, as you know. They
Hmm.
may choose like my buyer did today, claiming arrived damaged, and I know it wasn't damaged. So he may either eventually realize that he paid too much and he found because they sold for $200. So those types of sales where you watch out in terms of that, but not with vintage, Chris, right? With
Hmm.
vintage antique stuff like the ones that you sold for $170. I
Yeah.
don't think
Yeah.
I don't think the buyer will open up return on that. I'm pretty sure.
No. 'Cause there's like several of those climbing tractors, but there's different years and different makes of them, like different. And the one I had, there was probably like 6 or 7 of them listed.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think vintage antique stuff. Glass is probably in my. What do you think, Chris? Glass, pans, pots. It's very.
No, not really. Haven't had any returns. Most people say don't need a lid, just ship the pot. So
Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure that like stuff like that, like items like pots, pans, skillets, forks, knives, you know, all this kind of stuff. It's kind of rare for the buyers to return it, open
mhm.
return, unless it's like some kind of they're gonna find some kind of issue that wasn't described in the listing.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the only way. It's not like $200 shoes.
No.
I'm pretty sure about that, guys. I kind of know because something more expensive that you're gonna sell. Gotta go, Roman and Chris. Have a great night. I know you already left almost 15 minutes ago, but was me being slow. But appreciate you stopping by, Kyle. Brian, welcome, man. Thanks for stopping by. Red Door Picker, guys. Another great full-time YouTuber. Brian, sorry, man. We kind of, you know how I am trying to pick on someone sometimes. Records are too competitive. Also, there is so much to learn with all the different pressings. Had to pay for them. Bobby is right, guys. There is a lot, especially Japanese. Bobby, if you find Japanese pressings or some European ones, those are actually sell for more. The ones that are made in the United States, um, even Canada, I think some of the pressings from Canada do good. But United States ones, I think, is a little bit lower. Depends on what they are, as you know. If you hit Roman's like button, you're certain exactly.
Yeah.
Actually, John, you're wrong. If they hit the like button on my life, I will get a return. Not everyone else.
Well, Jen's in the other Jen Multiverse is in the chat now.
Yeah, I'll catch up. Thanks for letting me know. His son will guarantee sale. Exactly, guys. Hit the like button and John and Jenna will get a sale. It doesn't matter which life it is. On my life, their life, or anyone else. They will get a sale. Everyone will get a sale, hopefully. Jen Multiverse, welcome. I didn't get to you yet. I will. I promise. Jen, I'm like 10,000 years behind as usual. Let me say, hey, Mrs. Flipping Ain't Easy. Salad Meister, there you go. Matt, actually, I forgot about it. I forgot about this brand again. That's actually me. Remember, you know, guys, if you full-time reseller, guys, it's very important that you memorize all the brands. Here's Grizz. Yeah, Griswold I found. Missed you guys on Friday, but I'm feeling much better today. I think I just needed some rest. That's great, Jenna. All clad, another one, exactly. All clad. See, Chris, you found all clad before, right?
Yep.
Because I know you did in the past. So use how much is that all clad? I think does better than Revere wear.
Yeah, most about the same, depending on which ones you find. I found one that sold for 30 or 40, but
But the Salad Master, guys, yeah, that's Bolo, Chris. Be on the lookout.
yeah.
I've actually never found one at all. Not anywhere. I've been looking. If I'm gonna find Salad Master, guys, I'll let you know in our Discord group or Instagram. If I ever find it. Let's see what else I missed. I think Jen is way back, in the back. I was putting up a lot of different channels, guys. As you guys know, with my speed, I think my speed. Here's another channel, guys. I will be putting channels for you guys to check out throughout the live, so you guys can subscribe if you haven't done so, guys, and check out everyone's channel. Show some support to hardworking reselling community, guys. You know, it is tough every day. You know how much nerves going into this business. You know, Chris, people don't realize, like people who go into YouTubers' comments and write bad stuff about
Mhm.
resellers, YouTubers. I mean, they don't realize how much work goes into, all this content creation and
Yeah.
reselling. How much stress there is if you have to make certain amount of sales. For me and you, Chris, we don't have like a big YouTube channel, or
Yeah.
you don't even have a YouTube channel. So
Yeah, I
for
don't
us,
even have one.
and for us, it's even more important to find good stuff to sell to make money, so we can,
Yeah.
pay bills, survive, and it's a lot of stress. It's not like we are kind of rely mostly trying to not even rely, but if we kind of have a backup in the YouTube channel where we can make money from YouTube channel, but there is no way, or at least right now, at least for me and Chris, and a lot of other people in my life right now to do that. So we're concentrating on finding good stuff to sell, and the returns don't help, Chris, right?
Yeah.
Tracy, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. Tracy Parks in the house, guys. I got to Tracy like 40 minutes after she was here. That's normal. Tracy, I'm sorry. 25 minutes. So, Chris, what do you think? Are you going to reseller rally?
No.
I can meet you halfway, man.
Yeah.
I can meet you in half.
Halfway is about 12 hours.
Man, you kind of
You're about
are you
18 hours from me, I think. Let's find out here.
you're like, how long are you from Cleveland? You're like almost, I think, 15 hours from Cleveland.
Yeah, 15, 18 hours.
Man, it's like you live in. It's like amazing how Ohio is far away from New Hampshire, man. It's like driving to Las Vegas from Cleveland. I've been buying and selling comics and toys for over 50 years. Yeah, I know, James. It is tough to learn everything with your experience specifically for 50 years. Props to you, man. Doing that for so many years. There are a lot of resellers that have been doing it for so many years, and they are still learning stuff, and it's normal because every year there is like every time there is something new coming out, and or you don't know about it. So that's why you learn all this stuff all the time. That's actually what happens. So
It's
that's actually
9 hours. 9 hours. It's actually 9 hours. In the direction it shows me to go, I, I go right by where Nicole is, so I can bring her with me so we can go see you.
man. That's actually yeah. You
Because
if you're gonna stop
it goes
by,
right by, it goes right through. The route goes right through New York City, as it says the best way. The closest way is 9 hours and 15 minutes.
Tracy, I hope your house is already almost built. Tracy is building very big. See, props to Tracy Parks, guys. Building such a big house on her own, guys, by a woman, by herself. Not a lot of times that kind of stuff happens, guys, in my opinion. But props to that. Like shopping the old magazine for money. The large ads are really nice. Yeah, the ephemera stuff. Ephemera is like I don't know. It's like so much. There's gonna be so many different categories of ephemera. It's amazing. It's just I don't know, guys. It's for me with my personality, learning all this stuff and coming up with those like different type of categories, trying to research it, go into categories. Like so, look at John and Jenna. They're selling football cases and toilet seats. I need to niche down to maybe toilet seats, guys. It's gonna be easier for me. I'm not gonna even go sourcing anymore. No, I'm kidding, guys. I need to go sourcing. Chris, what would you do if you would not go sourcing? Man, it's gonna be boring.
Yeah, gotta have stuff to list.
I mean, that's what's like. That's what's so exciting about it is going out, finding new things that you've never seen before, researching them, trying to find out more that you can, and try to list it. In my opinion, it kind of brings a lot of emotions out of you when you find that kind of stuff and you
Hmm.
sell it. You're so happy, and then you get a return.
Yeah,
And you're not happy anymore. And then you have to do it again, guys. You get it back, you list it again, you sell it again. I'm in Texas, anything under 200 miles, right down the road a piece. Oh, I see. Yeah, Texas is like such a big state. Chris, you ever been in Texas?
no.
I actually have never been in Texas either, man. That's the only state, one of the few that I haven't been at, which is
The only
strange.
state up in out west is Nevada. That's it.
PTS saying had I just didn't like it, return last week. All good though. Didn't have to refund. Yeah, PTS, I don't refund the shipping, and I had 3 returns, 2 already this week, where a buyer selected doesn't fit, and it wasn't about closing. Usually you got returns with closing that doesn't fit, but actually some buyers, if they buy like some kind of battery or some kind of cable or like adapter, they also select doesn't fit. So same thing as with closing. No such thing as normal. There is never anything normal, guys. With free returns, you may get a slight bump in best match search for the most part. Yeah, you get also you get top rated seller. Are you top rated seller, Chris?
Yep.
With free returns, guys, you get top rated seller status, even though not all the time. You have to do 1 day handling. You do 1 day handling?
I get 2 days. You can do that's top rated plus for same day handling and free returns.
Actually, I think top rated plus is for same day and 1 day, right?
Yeah, save day in 1 day. Yeah.
And
And John says when he goes to the Cincinnati rally, he said you get to ride with him.
Jersey, Lisa, welcome. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I will try to ride. I will try to ride with someone. Even
Yeah,
though I will be riding, even
he
though
said
I'll be riding myself.
you can either ride in the back seat or the trunk, one of the two, I guess.
Use steak knives, $12 for 100. Go figure. That's nice. Yeah. What brand was it? Vintage Money. Let us know in the comments. So viewers, so our chat knows all the secrets. We actually provide the secrets. John and Jenna don't give out secrets, which is the right way. Where they buy stuff. I would not do that either. Well, been waiting for the breaking news from Blow Up Edition. Guess he had the release.
Well, I don't think John
Yeah,
goes to many
I
yard sales
usually
over where he lives because he says he doesn't have that many. But he said he told us he was saying it's better for him just to buy pallets or stuff he was buying,
yeah,
and
you
he
buy
always says that
pellets.
Jenna's store does better than his because I think they both each have their own store unless they combined it together already.
Yes, they do. Well, they are actually, they're doing. I think, in my opinion, that's a thing. To kind of in the future, like if you want to continue with like full-time reselling, in my opinion, it's better to, of course, try to find a regular type of source. Like you can either have some kind of person who will supply you stuff, you know, like a guy or a girl from Chef Flips. Yeah, Jen, sorry, no releases. I decided since there is no point to release anything anymore, Jen. As you know, sorry to break it. No releases today, guys. Let's see who else I miss. Jennifer, welcome. Jennifer Hayes in the house. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I was dropping down the links. George Sig, Gypsy, Lisa. I said hello. Red Door. Just sell all the resellers the plans to your flat lay. You'll be good. So Brian, just sell the stuff. This is the closest thing I have to time to travel. I visit Roman in the past during my present, and then he sees me in the future, which becomes his present. Jen, if you're gonna visit me sometime, let me know. We can go source together. Maybe we'll go eat some tacos. Maybe do some other stuff. I don't know. Jen, let me know in the comments if you're up to it. Jen is probably gonna subscribe after that. After all this unusual stuff. Guys, I will put down just in case. I don't know if Jake is going live today.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Guys, I'll put down Yakov Benz, guys. Yakov in demand. So let me put his channel down. He didn't let us know yet if he's gonna go live at 10. Jake, if you're in the live, let the people know if you're going live today. So we're gonna raid you. And actually, Jake, I listened to your live last week, and Paul Philip Flipper said that I was probably not subscribed to you, man. And I am subscribed to you. I just didn't know how to jump your channel. So sorry about that. But with my unusual not knowing stuff, that's normal, Jake. So that's why I'm promoting your channel on my channel all the time. So people will go raid you when they get off my live and go to your live. See, that's why, guys, I don't know how to jump raid someone's live. So sorry about that. We're not gonna raid anyone. You can just go and check out Yakov Benz on Saturday Night Live in New York at 10
Yeah, I
p.m.
don't see him on the Discord
Maybe he's not
anywhere.
going live yet. We didn't hear anything.
Yeah, we haven't heard anything.
So sorry, guys. If he doesn't go live, it wasn't me who announced it. In Cincinnati, while as I said, we plan on going Saturday and Sunday to the local yard sale. Roman, you have to go with us. Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go to the yard sales, guys. We can go tomorrow. I don't know if it's gonna be. Hopefully, it's gonna be good weather. I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know. I will check the forecast or whatever it is. Extended forecast for Cincinnati area. in the end of September. Hopefully, it's not gonna snow, so we can go into garage sales, guys, and we don't have to take our skis and skates. Well, don't come now unless you like it a little on the warm side. 96 feels cool to me. Well, Texas is like 100 degrees all the time. I think in the winter also. Free returns are only for top rated plus. I don't know, Matt. I think yeah, it's probably. Do you agree, Chris? Is it only for top rate or just top rated
Yeah,
was out?
top rated plus is for same day. Same, you gotta do same day shipping, and you gotta do same day shipping, free returns, and you gotta keep a certain amount of sold every 6 months or so.
Yeah, Matt, you're right. Actually, it is right, guys. Actually, in my opinion, if you want to keep, I do both right now. I do free returns and the buyer pays returns on some bigger stuff. Like if it's something heavy, I will do buyer paid returns. If it's
Jake
something,
said he's going live at 10 p.m.
oh, he
in
is okay,
11
guys.
minutes.
Guys, in about 10 minutes, I will probably catch up hopefully today. So I really appreciate everyone stopping by today. But at 10 p.m., guys, Jake on demand, Dan on demand, and Jen in demand will be going live on Yakov Ben's YouTube channel, guys. So don't forget to check them out. 10 p.m. Eastern time. Subscribe to Jake, and I'm not gonna raid because I don't know how to do it. I will have to learn. Do you know how to raid different live crews?
No, just tell everybody to go over there, and
Yeah,
that's all I
I
know.
actually already did. Yeah, I already did. You can put it on our Discord also, so people can.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure people on our Discord already know anyway. So if someone doesn't know, just putting it in YouTube, so they actually can follow. Let me check if I gave ranges to. Here's Lisa, Jersey Gypsy. You're becoming ranged. You're ranged now. So Lisa is ranged. Jen Multiverse been ranged. I want to double check. Brian is ranged. So everyone is ranged, guys. Let me just double check to make sure. Chris, do you see anyone unranged?
no,
Everyone is good because I just ranged Lisa, Jersey Gypsy. Also, guys, I want you to check out Lisa's channel because Lisa also sometimes puts out content on her channel and subscribe to her, guys. Here's her channel. It's Jersey Gypsy. Lisa, here you go, guys. And she puts out videos, not all the time, I think, but she does put out shorts. And I think she puts out shorts more, in my opinion, constantly compared to, even though she had a video put out 2 weeks ago, guys. So check out, subscribe to Lisa, guys, and show support. Jen Multiverse and who else does whatnots? Chris, I know Jen does it. Jen, you can put your schedule for your whatnot in my comments if you want to. When to check out your whatnot auction? I know you do it twice a week, most likely, if I remember it correctly. Jenna said we can go source together, read some or do some other stuff. The options. Jen, we can do eat some tacos and do some other stuff. I don't know if we can source. At least I saw hi when I came in. Figured you're working. Um, let him car. Actually, oh, that's PTS is saying. Yeah, I will not drive because even though I mean, I will probably drive there in Cincinnati because I was thinking I'm leaving on Thursday. So, Chris, I will be gone from our YouTube world until I get to the reseller rally.
yeah. There'll be no lives next Saturday, right?
It's not gonna be next Saturday. Actually, it's gonna be no. I will go live from reseller rally most
Oh,
likely,
okay.
but not on Saturday because I may go for a little bit because it's gonna be the 30th, which is a boat. So I will go live from the boat, guys, with the captain. from the Ohio River, guys. We're gonna do live from Ohio River swimming.
Yeah, Rob just came in. He doesn't have a wrench. Junk monkey.
Rob doesn't. Okay, let me.
He's all
Rob,
the way down
welcome.
the bottom.
Rob, I'm way behind, man. I'm sorry. We're kind of I'm way behind once again, Rob. So yeah, here you go, man. So Rob is wrenched. Welcome to wrenching. Rob, welcome to wrenching live. It's 102 here still. It's a cool weather. Jenna, actually stop by in Cleveland. We got 50 degrees right now, maybe 48 already. So it's kind of cool. Here's Jennifer dropping Yakov Benz. We're gonna go there, guys, in 7 minutes. And I really appreciate y'all stopping by. Chris, what else you got going on, guys? Check out. Let me put down once again Christopher's Instagram, so you can check out his stuff that he puts out a lot of very interesting content on his Instagram, guys. Check out his stuff, guys. If you wanna check out how he does stuff, what he lists, what type of stuff he finds, he does go live on Instagram. So check him out, guys. I put his link to his Instagram in comments. This is whatnot, Roman. You can do it here. This isn't whatnot. Sorry, Lisa. It's for me whatnot, StreamYard, Instagram, all the same. I do everything. The auctions.
Hmm.
I was loving it in New Mexico. Such beautiful weather there. I'm ready for a fall. Chris, would you ever move to Las Vegas, man?
Well, no, I've been there 3 times.
Been three
On
times.
well, yeah, to
I've been there a long
to
time ago.
Vegas, to the casino. I've been in the Reno. I've been in the Flamingo for about 5 or 10 minutes. The Harris. I didn't go into the other ones. I haven't been to none of the other ones.
Yeah,
But
Vegas. I've been in Vegas last time 10 years ago, and
yeah,
I
I was
don't
there
gamble.
last time I was there was like 2008, I think.
Yeah, I
It
don't.
was
I
in
don't
July.
gamble.
It was hotter than heck. I went a week, like a few days before the big World Series of Poker. They were doing a Raz tournament, or it was like a $5,000 Raz tournament, but I didn't play. I was gonna get on a cash table, but all the cash tables that were available were the $100, $200 minimum.
Yeah, man. I do. I usually a couple times, man. I used to
Yeah,
like slot machines a lot. Then I played blackjack more, not poker or any
yeah. I
other.
played Hold'em at Harris, and I pretty much played blackjack, ride. I don't really like the slot machines because they're a waste of money.
Yeah, Jennifer is saying
I
I'm
play
noticing
craps
this.
too, but and I play craps too, but it's if you bid the wrong way, you can piss off the whole table.
I know, man, but that's up. I mean, if you like gambling, of course, it's a
Yeah,
little bit different story. There are some people who are addicted and they will lose all the money, and then they're
yeah,
gonna start borrowing money, and that's gonna become a big problem. And I've seen people like that with the gambling
yeah.
issues.
Because
And
my dad, second time I was there, I don't know, I was playing somewhere, and my dad was playing at a table, and this guy just got there, and he was supposed to be there for 2 weeks, and his wife was upstairs putting away the luggage, and he went down the table, and he lost $10,000 in 10 minutes, and he had no money left, and and he said, "Well, I guess I have to go tell the wife. At least the room was paid for 2 weeks, but they had no money left to do anything else."
man, that's like being addicted to drugs.
Yeah,
Like one of the because I know, man, I don't want to bring it up too much because it's a sad situation. But
yeah,
I just put in, guys, I put in a couple of different channels in Junk Monkey Rob channel. Check him out. He goes live mostly on Mondays. Chrissy Collins on the Move. I forgot to put her channel in. You can check her out. Also, her channel, and she goes live. So guys, subscribe to Rob, Junk Monkey, to Chrissy Collins on the move. Everyone had a hope, guys. I hope everyone had a great night today in my life. I hope it wasn't boring. Chris brings out a lot
Yeah.
of knowledge, and it's a very good. So we're gonna go to. So glad you guys had a good time. You deserve some vacation time. Yeah, hopefully it's the time is coming, guys. Reseller Rally is about 3 weeks away. Whoever is going, hopefully it's gonna be a great time. I'm pretty sure it will be, and I will see you guys before that, of course. I'm only going there in the end of September, but it's coming up shortly, guys. And if anyone has a chance, I know there were some tickets available today, and Pete Craigslist Hunter posted Instagram on his Instagram, and Johnson and Picker actually posted on his latest video that there are some tickets were available. I don't know if they're available still, but you guys, if someone decides to go, there are tickets available still. I don't know how many, but I saw that they are available. So anyway, so who else I missed? Let's see. Let's go to the end.
So
Joe's
Junk
here.
Monkey said that he's gonna start his lives up maybe in another week. It may be another week because he's dealing with personal issues.
Oh yeah, that's right. I know, Rob. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, man. Yeah, I heard about it, and I saw. I played the World Series of Poker this year. Cashed in my only tournament. That's good, John. I know you like that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, there's a guy in Vermont that plays over there, but
I
I
usually enjoy your shows. That's why I keep coming back. Thanks, James. I appreciate it very much, man. I appreciate all you guys. Maybe another week. Yeah. Appreciate you all you guys stopping by. Chris, I will see you soon in Discord and Instagram.
yeah,
And everyone, we're gonna go jump or raid Yakov Benz. So please go to Jake Yakov Benz live with Jen. Hopefully Dan is gonna be there today. Maybe a secret
yeah.
guest. And you can check out his live. And thank you guys for stopping by today. Have a great rest of your weekend. Chris, I'll see you later, man. Take
Okay.
care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.